Ready to give up? Can't stand to spend another day at work? Is quiet quitting simply insufficient? It's not just you. That is a lot of discontented folks. We understand if you're one of them. The majority of us were able to maintain our composure while working remotely during COVID. But some companies are suddenly demanding, requiring us to leave the couch and return to the office. Employees are already grumbling on Reddit after Apple just adopted a strict return to the office policy. Welcome to Good Lucks, a channel dedicated to inspiring you to expand your mindset, make general life breakthroughs, and realize your full potential to see what life has to offer. The video's objective is to make you aware of certain probable actions you should take before giving your notice. Follow these instructions. These are the steps you may do to safeguard yourself. There's no need to wait a lifetime to give up, according to strategists. Instead, making a plan to plot your resignation, part ways amicably with your current company, and start earning a solid income on your own is simpler than ever. Let's look at the actions you must do successfully to leave your work and never look back. Let's start. Put your mind at ease. Get in the right headspace. A significant step is giving up. Don't rush into it. Make a list of advantages and disadvantages of staying and quitting. Discuss it with a trusted friend or relative. Talk it out with a professional if you're feeling resentful, angry, or disappointed about specific events. Otherwise, you run the danger of carrying that attitude into your next job and repeatedly going through the same thing. Even if the job didn't go as anticipated, you might have gained some positive things from it, such as new friends, paid certifications, and fundamental life improvements like a new car, dental work, or vacations. Determine if this is the best course of action for you. If you haven't yet notified your employer of your resignation, it's crucial to first consider if doing so is the best course of action for you. You could want to assess your internal possibilities for a change in profession, such as changing responsibilities, requesting greater pay, or requesting a different schedule. You may still be able to discover the newfound happiness you're looking for from leaving your role by using these methods, which frequently entail far less effort than quitting. If, after weighing your options, you decide that resigning is the best choice of action for you at this time, following this procedure could give you some more self-confidence. Recognize the demands of your profession. It can be beneficial to evaluate your professional demands and the goals you have before leaving your position. Due to specific needs, you can be looking for more free time, a career in a different field, or a move. You can better grasp what you want out of your profession and what your objectives are by attempting to pinpoint the needs that are driving your choice to leave. From this point, creating a strategy for your upcoming job search can be simpler. Create a post-resignation strategy. It might be beneficial for you to think about what you want to be done once you leave your employment. You should be aware of your professional requirements, decide on the career path you want to take, determine how you can sustain yourself financially while looking for work, and create a plan for your job hunt. To achieve this, consider your preferences for a new role, as well as whether you'd like to take a break between roles, as well as how you might be able to afford to do so. Adhere to the resignation procedure. Companies may have different policies about resigning. Therefore, it's crucial to go over the procedures for quitting that are mentioned in your employment contract or employee handbook. It might be necessary for you to provide notice within a specific deadline or submit a formal letter stating your desire to leave your current position. Whatever the policy is, make sure you adhere to it throughout the resignation process to comply with the rules and demonstrate your respect for your co-workers and supervisor. Make an offer to make the move easier. When your boss and co-workers learn that you plan to quit your position, offer to help them with the transition by finding a replacement, putting together materials, or providing instructions. By taking these steps, you can make sure that your successor is aware of the scope of their new position and the methods you employed to be successful. Additionally, it can assist in preventing your co-workers from having to assume additional responsibilities that could harm their productivity and workflow. Send your thank yous and offer to stay in touch. Try to be intentional about thanking your co-workers or boss when you get ready to leave your job, especially if they are supportive of your professional development or helped you be successful in your position. This is a considerate and professional action to perform during the resignation process that can help you maintain your relationships even after your employment with the company has ended. Additionally, if you want to keep in touch with your coworkers after you leave, think about sending them an email that includes your personal contact information. Safeguard your reputation. Don't disappear off the face of the earth if you work in client services or with contractors without first creating a reputation-saving exit statement. Write 2 or 3 concise paragraphs outlining your accomplishments at your current position, along with a non-controversial explanation of your decision to leave. Save your anger and bitterness for your therapist. Offer this to your supervisor and the Human Resources Department once you've submitted your notice. They can decide whether to use it or not, but at least you made an effort to repair your standing. You're at their mercy if you don't do this. Yes, they left saying they had no idea what they were doing. Keep your door unlocked. The resignation letter in your possession, and today, has finally come. Make careful to quit following all necessary guidelines and deadlines. Most companies want at least 30 days notice. However, regulations vary by industry. Some companies frequently demand that you depart right away, even if they will continue to pay your salary until the day you resign. Be ready for this and don't be sensitive. Instead, exercise grace. Prepare thank you notes in advance for people who mean the most to you. Share your personal contact information with cherished coworkers, and make a note of any emails or phone numbers you may require in your future endeavors. Try to leave on good terms and express gratitude for what you've learned and accomplished during your time there. Although you might never want to work there again, someone else might. You could still be able to direct others to their ideal employment as a mentor or friend. A reference may also be required. Even business owners could end up working as consultants or contractors in the same networks. Business networks and a good reputation are still important for many reasons. So when you exit through the door, do so with pride, but take care not to slam it behind you. Get an attorney. Fearing an unpleasant outcome? Ask for referrals to lawyers in a very discreet manner. Before setting up a fast, free consultation before or after work, you should document any potential workplace harassment, toxic work environment, or discrimination issues, and have copies of signed, non-complete NDA agreements on hand. Review your offer letter again. You probably agreed to a lot of things that you no longer remember. Reviewing the specifics of what you signed is time sensitive. Inform the lawyer in advance of the date you intend to provide notice. They'll give instructions on what to do if something goes wrong. The majority of lawyers handle employment-related cases on a contingency basis. There shouldn't be any upfront fees. They retain a portion of any financial settlements they obtain on your behalf. The job market is still very unstable. Finding a new job could take as long as 6 months. Whoever declares, "I just want a change, I'm going to find anything right now," is very courageous. You can proceed cautiously unless your current workplace is abusive or unbearable. Indeed, taking the time to consider the past, analyze the present, and look ahead can make everything that follows simpler. For instance, you might start to fill in skill gaps, find a mentor, or start accumulating money in your ultimate objective, if your ultimate objective is self-employment or a job transition. By asking yourself these questions, you can empower your decision to quit. There will never be a time when everything falls into place and all the boxes are checked. At some point, you have to make a decision and have faith in your ability to carry it out. To make the decision, choose a time and date. Write it down in your calendar. Up until then, you are free to experiment with different concepts, pose queries, think, and reflect before deciding what to do. Any choice you make will make you feel immensely liberated, since you are in control of what occurs next. Do you dispute this assertion? Have you got any additional recommendations? Please leave any questions or remarks in the comments section. If you liked the video, kindly click the like and subscribe buttons so that others can see it and be motivated. Enable the notification bell as well to make sure you don't miss any new videos regarding personal development. We'll see you soon.